Okay. We're gonna get a move on here. Right back to the beginning. I think you kind of realize just how much repetition it is. When it comes to working out. It's worse when every day of the week you're at like a static kind of flow. So Monday's always chest day, Tuesday's always back, Wednesday's always legs. Like it doesn't have that hybrid aspect to it where you can kind of change things around. It's not dynamic. That's a big test. Especially nowadays, because you can just look up and see what other people are doing pretty much whenever you want. I was struggling with that over this weekend, looking at all sorts of people on TikTok, like people like TNF and JPG, and showing off like, oh, this is how you do these things. This is how you could hit, the muscle just a little bit better, just a little bit. And it's so enticing because you're like, just a little bit goes a long way, which isn't necessarily the wrong way of thinking, but I think is like, it's a destructive way of thinking to a degree, because if you're thinking that every little detail is going to matter all of the time, then it could hurt you. Even as somebody who does worry about a lot of the details and makes sure that there's only really one variable changing when you're going to work out, and that's the weight. It can still be destructive because you overthink a lot. Am I really getting the perfect stretch? Am I getting the right amount of repetitions in here? Is this the perfect weight for me? Blah, 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 blah. But I think that for the vast majority of people, myself included, if you just, keep doing the same thing that you have been doing, whether or not it's a great exercise, the best exercise or whatever, unless it's causing you harm, like you're getting injured off of it, just keep doing that. That's how progressive overload's actually going to work, is with doing the same movements. I have some weeks where I have to switch and I have to work with alternate movements because people are on a machine or on the benches or whatever, and I don't have the open availability to, and I still need to get through my workout. And those aren't bad, especially because if you know what the weight is on it, you can still work on progressively overloading that. At the end of the day, all I'm trying to say is something might look nice, something might look cool. You might think that it's the holy grail of movements. You might think that it's the one little piece that you're missing from the puzzle, but reality is it's probably not. It probably isn't. That more so would go, for me, is it's like diet. For other people, it might be the intensity of training. For other people, it might be how many days a week they're training, the sets, repetitions, if they're actually having any time under tension, they just throwing it around for the sake of throwing it around. There's so much more before the selection of movements is really the core issue. But just something I've been thinking on over the weekend, especially seeing a lot of TikTok, a lot of my phone this weekend, I will say. But still enjoyed Father's Day. Oh, yeah. Shit. Gotta wake up again. Another thing I've been seeing a lot of that I haven't been doing much lately is I haven't been watching any anime lately. I used to be big with it. I used to watch it a lot. I think the last show I really kind of delved into was I watched a lot of One Piece for a bit. which was cool to a degree. And then I got to like episode like, I want to say 300, somewhere between 300s, early 300s, and I was just like, there's still 700 more or something ridiculous. I don't see how, because it has a lot of like that filler type stuff where like episodes just feel like they don't even matter, or they're just very slow. But I don't know. I guess that just happens though. Sometimes you just kind of fade away from certain things that you used to do a lot of. Kind of change a little bit. But it doesn't mean I'm not looking to watch something else in the future if something piques my interest. We'll just have to see, right? Yeah, well, at any rate, we're going to get to work here. Then we're going to hit the gym after and just bring intensity. We're going to hopefully down some pre-workout and get me extra fired up, but we'll just have to see. I'll do my my warm-up sets and we'll go from there. So, I'll see you guys in a few. All right. I'll say one thing. One thing I did normally that I don't do is I don't normally roll out the back. Like, I'll do a few warm-up sets, make sure that we're all good. But today, I felt like it was kind of worth it. I've been having a little bit from all the golfing and other different stuff I've been doing, which involves a lot of rotation at the spine. I just wanted to make sure everything was good. Cracked a lot of vertebrae. But, feels pretty good. Power feels pretty good. I'm just going to try and get to do the Incline Smith as much as I can, because that's what I want, right? What I want is this movement that focuses the chest. I think that's the most important. And I think that if I can consistently get to this, then I would rather than not. I think that feels good. See where the knurling is right at the palm. It's close to the upside of the chest here. I'm not constricting too much of my back there, making it more of like a regular bench. And I feel strong. So I think we'll try it again. Just keep that slow, concise movement, man. And then try and explode at the top. Think of keeping the weight on it. Last time we didn't need to move the weight and it got to the same, which isn't a good sign, but maybe we can kind of break that ruling there. Just want to feel that stretch. The stretch feels really, really good right now on the top part of the chest. Which tells me that I'm hitting it at least. Triceps feel pretty good too, but I am trying to get a wider grip so that way the triceps aren't taking all of the work. It's more like the elbows, so making the chest squeeze at the top. Could also change the angle, but then it would add more shoulders. Well, top set's got to be a lot heavier. I shouldn't be doing that. But we did. Fuck, I feel so good. I feel like I should do it a third time. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a third time. I also made the executive decision to take the pump cover off early as hell. 2 sets in for me. I guess that kind of tells you what I feel when it comes to doing this stuff. Doing this machine in particular, Smith. The connection's there. It's just feels really solid. I'm gonna stick it this way one more time. I'm looking 6, but I don't want to keep predicting the weight, so I might as well just kind of go for it. Don't get that image in my head. Don't screw me up, you know. Just go until I really can't. I gotta move that. God damn it. I didn't think it was gonna be right on it. I tried making it lower just in case. All right. I don't think I have another one in me, but I also think that one moved a little easy. I can't tell if the chest is red because the barbell, like the knurling, keeps hitting it, or if I'm just getting that pump. We do have one more rep out and get extra pumped. All right, we're at a rep. Last one. This is where we look for the partials. This is where things get a hell of a lot tougher. Somehow. But we will just hit it, man. Get that deep into the palm. Make sure the hands are good. Kind of fast. What can you do? It's still good. I'm gonna hope there's a pec deck open right down the way. We'll move on. Or maybe yeah, no, I have to do the pec deck. All right. I mean, the chest is still feeling it, dude. I think that, dude, you you can't get a better movement than an incline. You can't get a better movement than a Smith either. You really want to know that you're hitting the right muscle. I mean, eliminate everything that can make it feel like you're not. Of course, the feeling is like, it varies on people. Some people want that higher incline, some people want less. It can be on how you feel. But when it comes to really want to get hypertrophy, I feel like there's no other option. You want the best for it, right? You want to pick the best. Number one. It's going to be that Smith. You can fail, bail out whenever. You don't have to worry about it. Just focus on the target muscle and push. Speaking of that, you're going to have to push here. You got 150 for the pike deck. Wow. Focus on the pull far. Keeping the back straight is important on that. Sometimes I'd round it when coming back or pulling forward, and it would take a lot of the pressure off that. But if you can focus on holding the core stability, just push yourself a little more forward. It's an old TikTok thing at this point. You've probably seen it before. Give me 1 second. Give me all the oxygen back to my brain, and then I'll explain it a little clearer. Jeez, losing it. All right, so what I was saying is when you get up onto a pec deck, right, you can do it with your back flat, right? That'll hit you all right. But if you want to get yourself a little bit more stretch, just a little extra, you just shift to kind of slouch just a little bit down in. You still want it to be rigid, you still want to be straight. So then when you come out, you're more in line with the fiber. So rather than having your arms straight out here, it's going to come kind of like this, which will be more in line with some of those chest fibers. Not a big deal, but I don't know, I guess I'm kind of obsessed with the details. We are, we're just gonna do it. We got 140 here. I want to rep out a little bit. I'll have to see about getting myself a cable for the last half of this day. Need to hit shoulders and triceps. Lost it. I kind of lost the breathing. That was kind of weird. I was coming down and I just all came out. I thought I had more in the tank than I actually did. Ooh. Felt good though. 7. So we didn't move up on that set. I'm gonna go look for a cable. I will say the only problem with if you ever do this yourself, like trying to like record stuff, your height is a very big thing, and when my tripod doesn't get high enough, dude, I just like cut off the top of my head. Trying to get everything and not be in other people's way is like a big deal to me, so. At any rate, we got 52.5 plus 3, so 55.5. Cool number. Let's see what we can do with it. I think that was 10. That was pretty good. Pretty fucking solid. Next set here is a 1.5 pounds up, which you think isn't a lot, but in the grand scheme of things, it works. It makes a big difference. We're just gonna see how much we can do. Last one was 10. I wasn't expecting that, so maybe we get 10 as well. Another 10. It's pretty good. I know this weight's not going to move for a little bit, so maybe we can get some difference here in sets and not keep it more static. So the next time we come around, we're not just sitting on the same weight, doing the same amount of reps, not really bringing any intensity. So 10. All right. Give me a minute. Quick little sidetrack here. I'm looking for like new beaters, kind of like these. These ones kind of stretched out a little bit on me. If you guys know a place where I could kind of just get some nice gym apparel without spending like fucking $200, dude. Oh my God, been there. Spent way too much money on compression shirts for the very little time that I wear them. Looking at Under Armour. Didn't mean to name drop. Name drop anyway. Do it. Same weight, different set. Getting after it. And I cheated, but fucking 8, dude. God. I don't know if I'm getting like a boost in strength there or what. I feel like I'm clearing shit today. Okay. Run it back, dude. It's the last time we're gonna be on this weight. And I'm telling you right now, dude. God. Fried. Fried. I'm excited. See how it might look. Dude, just doing this, like, I feel like fucking crazy stretch. Pumped to the max. That's what I love to feel. Didn't even get a little bit of fight on that one. Just a killer. Okay. One more. And then we'll get the shoulders out. Okay. We are officially fucking gassed. But still got one more. 50.5 on the board. We're just gonna try and rep it out. Get that long leg partial. Then I think we're gonna, if I can line this up properly, we're gonna do something different with the shoulders. Same movement on the cable, but a little different way of doing it. I couldn't even do it. Couldn't even get it. It's all forearm. Once I'm gonna lose some. It sucks, but just have to make do. Kind of shitty work. 6 of them though. I'm gonna move on. Get all this switched up for the shoulders here. See if I can kind of do it the way I want to. So you got something going on here. I don't know if it's great or good or whatever, but it's something. It's gonna be lateral raises, right? But trick here is getting it behind. Tension's gonna be right where we want it to be. We'll just have to switch the dominant side, whichever one's over the top, every set. Works pretty well. At least I think it does. We'll give it a shot for today because I have to kind of hurry up. I'm running low on time. Again, don't do that. But sometimes you have to do what you have to do. hate it. I hate that I have to siphon that sometimes, but I'd rather be here than not. Who knows? This might actually be my go-to because that was pretty good. At first, I was wondering because it kind of the handles. Once you get to a certain point, because I'm very thin, in case you couldn't tell, it the hooks kind of collapse onto each other and might remove a little bit of the tension. But that sweet spot from middle part down, that's really, really, really good. Whew. I'm not going to act like I invented this stuff, right? Pretty sure I saw it somewhere on social media. I bet you somebody else has done it, and I apologize. I can't give your names. I really don't remember. But I know I've seen it before. I just don't know by who. The name isn't there. If I can find the name, I'll put them in here. But it's basically lateral raises with cables at the same time. So. To it. Just gotta also make sure that you're kind of in the middle here. Nope. 6. I'll move the weight a little bit up. It's a good sign. I'm getting a nice burn, I'll tell you what. All right. Number 3. I feel like we're getting the best of both worlds here. Like, well, for time's sake, and because it feels nice, probably do these more. I want to swap. This one will be on top this time. Make sure that we're in line here. Seven. Just about. Holy hell. When I do stuff like that, I feel like mad scientist, dude. I'm telling you. Let's move the weight one more time. Go to set 4. Then we'll have one more after that. I also got to write all this down. All right. Good thing we're almost there. I'm starting to get hungry again, man. The calories. Need the calories. We are pretty close to the center there. One last one. Get the hell out of here. We'll take a look at how we're doing. Call it a day. Seven? I want to say it was 7. I was wrong, it was 6. Weight went down. Like, dude, we were getting debilitated here. Down to 4 pounds. If it works, right? Some long length partial is going to come in here at the end. Yep. Yep. Let's switch it up. Left hand's going to be on top. It's not even because we're doing to an even amount of sets, but just want to keep switching things around, making sure that we're not just sticking to one way. Come on, fuck. Okay, we're done. Shoulders are fucking dead. Giving me my D handles back. Maybe if I can find a little bit of a shorter one, and the ones that wrap around the wrist, kind of eliminate a lot of that, of like a metal scrape in there. But we're gonna go downstairs and take a quick look. We'll be done. Find that like consistency in things, and you gotta have to make like a habit of it, I guess. The same way that this goes, because like I'm here, I work here 5 days a week, but I have to go 6 days just to make sure that I can kind of get through everything. Mm-hmm. But
this is a therapy. People that just don't pay attention.
Yeah, it is a nice therapy.
I'll let you read.
Nah, you're all right. Thank you. I'm not too sure how the triceps are looking today. That's the one I worry about a lot.
I gotta get back into it.
It's too much fun, I'm telling you. if I tell people all the time, I'm like, they see me doing it or something like that between sets and they talk to me real quick. I'm like, if you think that like you're gonna like it, just do it. It's inexpensive. It's not like a bad thing. I mean, the most that I spend on is like...
Boy, the only thing you really spend on is the tripod on the phone.
Yeah, and the microphone maybe if you want to do like live stuff kind of like this, but... I just can't get the top chest going.
You got this.
It's the one thing I struggle with. Right here I have this section, it's just bone. It's genetic, but if I can just get a little more on it, it should kind of cover it up.
I don't know, I started falling in love with the bike.
The bikes are so good. I do it all the time for skiing.
I hate the seating, like, you can't have two, like, everything should be like 2 water bottles. These should be brand new, bro.
That's what I'm hoping the remodel does around here when they get something new.
When is the remodel?
It should be starting up, I think, the beginning of next month. All right, we're about done. I got back tomorrow. Still the best day of the week. So
I feel like you should increase more your back.
My back is my favorite. It's so much fun. I do.
Yeah, because I feel like you got
Because if I can get these just a little bit wider.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
I do.
Because you already look muscular. You just need...
I just need the size.
Yeah.
The size is what I've always struggled with because I'm tall.
The arch one?
Yep, I do pull-ups, the wide grip.
Lean back a little.
Okay.
My boy told me that.
Yep.
When I was because everybody used to see my sides, my back used to always look like very good. So my boy told me lean back a little and just hit this.
Yep.
And when you pull down, you're pulling down
Yep.
here.
You want these right here. I think it's called the iliac lat.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
man.
he's a bodybuilder, so.
Yeah, some people are leagues ahead of me here. I'm kind of figuring out as I go along. I wouldn't say I'm the most educated around, but I have fun researching. At any rate, I'm done for today. You know how it goes. We'll go out and do something else. But the one thing I tell people all the time is, and it's kind of the motto for what I do, it's because of how volatile people are, and I've noticed, is just be kinder than necessary, man. I love it. It's my favorite little saying I've been doing
I feel
now.
like
So.
if you go outside and run, you'll shred more.
Yeah.
Just a little bit more.
Cardio is something I got to put up more of. But
yeah.
at any rate, I'll see all you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Oh, wait a minute.